Good morning, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time from Doctor News from in and around the universe that may or may not excite you, invite you, and cause you heart-throbbing pain. Well, with excitement. Um, yeah, more filming going on, in Camden. I think there might be more tonight. I'm gonna have to check. Um, I know they filmed a bunch of stuff yesterday evening, and then they asked a bunch of people who were there not to publish anything. Okay, I can live with that. It's just going to be interesting. I'm just taking bets on how many of them have already set up private Instagram accounts so they can share it with their buddies. But, uh, and so it goes. Um, there's folks on there claiming they saw Capaldi in that area last night. But, you know, there we hang on a second. You got to love this. Old guys on motorcycles with stereo systems. I'm like, a stereo system on a motorcycle is like scented toilet paper. What's the point? You're not going to hear it most of the time. But okay, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, there's rumors that were going around that Capaldi was sighted in Camden, but like I said, I have not seen a single photo to confirm that. So Sasha Dewan's put up on his Instagram he's in Wales. Okay, interesting folks going on there. Okay, um, I hope he does get to stay on as the master for a bit because a lot of people have enjoyed his performance as the master, and I thought he's done a pretty good job at it. Um, okay, let's go into spoiler territory a little bit. From what we've seen and heard off the Camden filming, it's pretty much confirmed that you know all the stuff I've been spieling out here, thanks to a source of mine, is pretty much dead on. According to what we got here, um, sorry about that. We have. Oh, by the way, that's right. Turns out Sean Temple Noble is the cab driver in these scenes. By the way, yeah. So and also he was there. I'm dying laughing how in some of the shots they put this guy out there who's supposed to be in the background. He's there to block the filming. They just happen to put him dead in an angle to block most of the cameras, so that way But why not? There's no reason why he can't be the master on Big Finish and on television. Sophie Aldred is Ace, and she's still on Big Finish, and same thing with Tegan. And Janet Fielding's showing up this year. So there's no reason why they can't be. You got to remember, everything Big Finish does, every script is approved by the BBC. So even though they have a license to do Doctor Who, every single script has to be cleared by the guys, on floor 6. Um, but let's get back to what I was talking about. We've pretty much confirmed that Yasmin Finney's character is Rose Temple Noble. And that is Donna and Sean Temple Noble's daughter. From what we've seen also, and this has been confirmed by what a few people have said who were at the filming, David Tennant is there, but he is not playing the 10th Doctor, which is something I've been warning people about for a while. Yes, it's going to be Dave Tennant, but it's not going to be the 10th Doctor. I was kind of hoping they'd do something like really radical other than give him a slightly different wardrobe. I was kind of hoping they'd let him keep like a beardy, weirdy look and, not so much floof on the hair, because unless they did that purposely to throw people off, because he's not the 10th Doctor. And the dead on giveaway, for the most part, for this also, is right there in every single photo. God, I hate that whistling noise. Oh, I'm going to have to bash my own teeth sideways to get him to stop doing that. But the proof of the pudding is the fact that they're using Jodie's TARDIS police box exterior. Folks, a lot of people have been trying to come up with theories to explain this away, and I'm like, guys, they still have probably a dozen or more um, of David Tennant's TARDIS, and what you call it, they probably got at least, I don't know, half a dozen Matt Smith TARDISes and all that still in storage. And also, I don't think they make the. I don't think they're made out of wood anymore, or it might be a synthetic material. I'm not sure. But the thing is, they can. They've learned a lot of lessons. So even if they are wood, they're going to be in an environmentally controlled area. They're not going to make the same mistake they did with that whole Tom Baker console room set that got whacked by weather and got warped. Um, all this stuff is stored in an atmosphere controlled warehouse and all that. So if they wanted this to say, okay, this is Tenet and this is Doctor 10 and all that, they have the appropriate TARDIS or TARDIS-I or whatever, TARDI. Well, they have the appropriate TARDIS police box to go with his era. They've got a bunch of them. But no, they deliberately used Jodie Whittaker's police box exterior, which should have been a dead-on point giveaway that no, this is not the 10th Doctor. But it is still David Tennant, though, so don't go crazy. For what was also seen is most of the extras that were out on set were wearing winter type and Christmas type clothing. That could also point to the fact that we are looking at a possible Christmas debut. And if it's multiple specials, why not have the first one on Christmas? But like I said, I don't want to get too excited yet, alrighty? Let's sit back, wait and see what we get as far as that's concerned. So there was, double top secret filming that went on. Yeah, I keep hearing that Capaldi was in the area, but the problem is nobody has snapped a single picture of him. And if they have, they're hanging on to him. That right there would make my heart sing. There are a lot of good indicators that he's going to pop up. He did work quite a bit with Rachel Talalay in those days of the Capaldi era. She directed quite a few of his great episodes, and she's been seen on set, multiple times now over the last couple days. So once again, keep in mind. Georgia Tennant, the boot photos and all that. And a note to her kids. Well, like I said, it would be interesting to see Jenny pop up at this point, but Jenny should have popped up a long time ago. But, Georgia Tennant, really busy. David's been keeping her really busy. Okay, so I'm not kidding you. Might as well slap a crank handle on the side of the poor woman. Fire him out like a machine gun. One, little, two, little, three, little Tennant kids, 4, little 5, little 6, little Tennant kids. People did identify the boots in her one Instagram photo as the same one she wore in The Doctor's Daughter and all that. So we'll have to sit back, wait, and see what goes on with that. Okay, she did confirm last night finally. Okay, thank you, that she's directing the 60th. She kept trying to shrug it off and all that, but it's like, come on. She was waving to the fans and all that. She was having a good old time. So, also, it was kind of obvious she was there, It's like, you can't miss the lady, So, pretty much, let's go over again. This is David Tennant as the Doctor, but it is after Jodie Whittaker, and he is not the 10th Doctor. All right. Yasmin Finney's character of Rose is Rose Temple Noble. That's pretty much confirmed at this point, which means she's Donna and Sean Noble's daughter. I believe that was the guy's name, was Sean Temple Noble. But okay, Well, that's been David's nickname for a while. Even Billy Piper made jokes about that, David 10-inch. So, um, let's see what else. We got they're using Whitaker's TARDIS once again, which should have been a dead-on indicator that this is not flashing back or anything like that. Plus, we've seen older Wilf, older Sylvia Noble, and that's been pretty exciting seeing them on set as well. So what's going on? We'll have to sit back, wait, and find out. Well, I got to get full going, folks. I just looked at the time. So please take care of yourselves and each other. Be kind, be calm, be safe. We'll hopefully see you all in the future. Something happens where he runs into Donna and them later. It's a timey-wimey thing from what I'm being told. He literally just runs into them. I'll have to read about that leak later. They've been saying all kinds of weird stuff this week, so I got to get going. Take care, everyone, and hopefully we'll see y'all in the future. I got to get running inside. All right, have a good morning.